Jeez, couldn't they have done this with a little more style?
This place, Paradigm City, is a town of forgetfulness. One day, 40 years ago, every person here lost all memory of anything which had occurred before that day. But humans are adaptable creatures. They make do and go on with life. If they're smart enough to figure out how to operate machinery and get electricity, they can still have something of civilization, even without a history. The only ones who regret the loss of these memories are the city's elderly.
I received a call yesterday informing me that my only son had been kidnapped. Francis is 40 years old. He's slated to become the next chairman of the Wise Group.
What does the kidnapper want?
$2 million.
Have you gone to the police about this yet, Mr. Wise?
Are you mad? Of course I haven't. I'll pay whatever they ask. I want you to get my son back safely.
Tell me your story.
Time's running out. Are you ready to pay up?
I want proof that Francis is alive first.
We talk about money first. Is it ready or not?
The money? There's no money.
Are you trying to be funny or something? Don't you care what happens to
I'm not lying. The family's having financial trouble. Let me hear Francis.
My son is... There's no one there. What are you doing? What's wrong with you? Money's no object. I made that crystal clear.
Mr. Wise, please.
And you're considered Paradigm City's #1 negotiator? Get out! You're fired!
Sir, I need to warn you. If you give the kidnappers what they're asking for, you're still not going to get your son back.
Oh, get out of my sight!
So, what brought this on? Why do you suddenly want a model for a painting? Granted, when it comes to holding a pose, you beat everyone, hands down.
Is it smart to keep Wise angry at you?
He'll call me again soon, just watch. In the meantime, I'm going to kick back.
Master Roger, there's a call from Mr. Wise for you.
Mr. Smith, I wanted to tell you something. It's a matter that should come to your attention.
You paid the ransom to the kidnappers, but you haven't seen hide nor hair of your son.
Yes, you're right.
I'm going to explain this, so listen closely. To you, the victim is your precious boy, Francis. But to his abductors, he's a mere commodity.
My son's life isn't something.
This piece looks expensive.
It's worth more than 100 grand.
Okay, for the sake of argument, let's say that someone wants to buy this, and you agree to sell it. You quote them the amount you just mentioned. Now then, when the prospective buyer gladly, eagerly agrees to the price, what goes through your mind? Darn, I should have asked for more. Be honest, isn't that what you'd think? You see, it's no different with kidnappers. As long as you keep giving in to their demands, they'll hang on to him indefinitely if they choose.
What am I to do?
Haggle. You haggle and haggle, making the kidnappers think your son isn't worth that much to you. That way you give yourself an edge. This man's a pro. He won't harm the goods, namely your son. Trust me, this is the only way to rescue Francis.
Welcome home, sir. Did everything go well?
No developments.
Master Roger, a visitor is awaiting you.
It's late, Dostin. What do you want?
Beck broke out of prison.
Who's Beck? Oh, he was that kidnapper.
The guy's got a bone to pick with you. I dropped by on the off chance he might have shown up here.
No, I haven't noticed him around.
By the way, I don't see that bottle I said I'd like to try the next time I stopped in.
Oh, that got polished off the other day when a friend came by.
What?
The ante's been upped. Get $3 million together.
I said the family doesn't have money like that.
I don't want any more excuses. Hey. Wait a minute. Your voice. I thought you sounded familiar. Put Wise on. Do it quick.
All right.
Very well. You'll get your filthy money.
Mr. Wise, why'd you cave in?
I was told to give the negotiator the money and have him deliver it.
A bad move. You only had to follow my instructions.
You have to go, otherwise they'll kill my son.
What happened to your haggling plan?
There's been a change now. I think Wise is hiding something from me. And as long as the kidnappers are holding their trump card, negotiations won't conclude. Francis, are you all right?
We've got the cabin surrounded! Roger, I know you're in there. Come out! Don't try anything stupid, you hear me?
I've been set up, huh? Let's get out of here, Dorothy. The police can take it from here.
Smith, come back here!
Boy, did I blunder big time. Demanding that the negotiator bring the money was only a ploy designed to set me up. I should have seen it coming. Beck is behind this thing.
Kidnapper is fleeing in a black sedan!
Well, Roger, what now?
Now you and I pay a visit to Mr. Wise. That man's the only one who can give us a lead to find Beck.
Francis seems quite different.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I mean his eyes.
Relatives can have dissimilar features like eye color and facial... Wise mentioned that Francis was 40 years old. 40 years ago, everyone in the city lost his or her memory. Of course. So that's it.
I see. Then Francis has been rescued. All right. I'll be there directly.
Francis isn't your real son, is he, Mr. Wise? I'm sure his abductor was aware of that fact.
The past. On that fateful day 40 years ago, the memories of all the people in Paradigm vanished. We'd been set free from our pasts and reborn. I was a young man of 30 or so living in this mansion, and Mary was with me. Without our memories, we felt vulnerable and sought comfort from one another. We then fell in love. But when Francis was born, no one would remember what happened between Mary and me. She passed away shortly after giving birth to Francis, leaving behind only the unjust truth. I merely wanted to protect the boy from the eventual public ridicule he'd face if the cruel and unrelenting truth ever got out.
Mr. Wise.
At first, the kidnappers demanded both ransom money and industrial metal unit components.
Where's the drop-off?
The warehouse district in East Dome 13. It's possible there's still the...
Roger, there are two things I'd like to ask you.
Be my guest.
Does losing your memory really make you that lonely?
Probably. Humans always want somebody to know they exist. To some people, it's so important their lives rely on it.
So then Mr. Wise fell in love out of loneliness, right?
Sorry. That question is too tough to answer. What was your second question?
Forget it. If you thought the last question was tough, this one is worse.
Yeah!
It worked like a charm.
Too bad we missed out on that second payment, though, boss.
What are you talking about? It was well worth it getting even with old Crowboy. Framing the guy was a piece of cake. He's gonna be a wanted chump for the rest of his life. Well, well. If it isn't little Dorothy. Oh, my. And Roger Smith.
That's right. And I'm going to make you clear that name, Beck.
Huh?
Jump! Beck! Dorothy! Dorothy! You rat. You'll pay.
I was prepared for the worst. I figured the two of you'd pop in. Now say goodbye. I planned you a fitting farewell.
Get your dirty hands off her! Ah!
Are you all right?
Roger.
Dorothy!
Roger. I love you.
I'll bet you wished you'd swapped out Miss Wainwright's memory circuits. Huh? Ta-ta.
Dorothy! It's over now, Beck.
Huh? Beck Victory Deluxe, get up here! What's the matter? Get up here now! Check this out, Roger! Huh? Look at him go! Run, Roger, run! Squash him like a bug!
Right, boss!
Turnabout's fair play! Right, Crowboy? The Mega Deuce?
What are we gonna do, boss?
We aren't any match for that.
What do you think we're gonna do, you morons? Run away!
You're not going anywhere!
Sorry to disappoint you, pal!
Oh, yeah!
Now you've gone and done it! Finger attack!
Right!
Awesome, boss! That worked great!
Boys, let's give him another taste! The beams just bounced off it.
It's coming straight at us!
Stupid punks. Even my patience has limits.
The Mega Deuce! Hey, watch it! Huh? Beck! What the heck is going on here?
I believe I can explain.
It seems that cheap fuses were used in the device. They must have shorted out when her superior system responded.
No. Dorothy shorted them out all by herself.
Yes, of course, my mistake. What do you wish done with her, sir? To prevent this from happening again, perhaps it would be wise to switch out her memory circuits? She will, however, lose some of her memories during the copy.
Leave her be, Norman. There's something she's been wanting to ask me. Beck and his gang learned about Wise's secret through underworld channels. There are always hyenas sniffing around for a skeleton in a closet that someone's trying to hide. When Beck found out that I was brought in on the case, he modified his plan to also get revenge against me. It turns my stomach to think that my fate's been intertwined with a lowlife like him.
I see you've painted in the eyes.
Dorothy, I'm curious to know what that second question of yours is.
If neither of us had memories and we met, so then would you and I fall in love as well?
That's, well...
I warned you it was a tough question.
Sometimes I feel so all alone, finding myself calling your name.
When we apart, so far away, hoping it's me that you're thinking of.
Could it be true? Could it be real? My heart says that you're the one.
There's no one else, you're the only one for me.
Yes, this time my love's the real thing. Never felt that love is so right.
The world seems such an empty place. We need someone we could give our all.
Baby, it's you. We'll be together now and forever.
Winter Night Phantom.